morning, Thundercats Ultimates collectors. Today, that's right, starting something new. It is going to be every Thursday, Thundercats Thursdays. That's where I am going to do action figure reviews on Super 7 Ultimates Thundercats. And today, we are going to go over Mumm-Ra the Ever-Living. In the packaging, he looks amazing. I want to say, Super 7, I love the way you package your figures. It is different from a lot of other figures, and every figure comes packaged the same way. It has a, bring it forward here, move him back a little bit. It comes with a sleeve that goes over the figure. Slide this back on real quick so y'all can see. You know, it has a nice metallic image. It protects the figure, and the figure also comes packaged inside a big box. And one of the things I love on Super 7's packaging, there is the verbiage somewhere on here that this is an adult collectible. Yep, there it is. Choking hazard, may contain small parts, adult collectible, not a toy. So Super 7 is making these figures to be truly collectible items. So we're going to get Mumm-Ra the Ever-Living out of his box, and we're going to take a better look at him up close outside of this. All right, now I've got Mumm-Ra outside of his box. He comes with 2 extra sets of hands. He comes with a few accessories. He comes with a second head, and he comes with a cloth cape. Right here is the cloth cape. There's some wiring in the edging, so it gives it a little, you know, you can kind of, as you see, I just kind of bent it a little bit, and it holds. We'll put this on when we swap the heads out. He also comes with the Sword of Plundar right here. He comes with his little buddy there, Ma-Mutt. Ma-Mutt is really cool looking. And he also comes with the gyroscope. This was in the final season when the Thundercats went back to New Thundera. Mumm-Ra stole to try to destroy New Thundera. But the Thundercats found a way of fixing that problem. Let's take a look at Ma-Mutt. So, up close, I like the sculpting. This looks spot on. The articulation in Ma-Mutt, his head turns from side to side, and his legs just move forward and back. There's no joints in the legs, so you can get the legs just right, and he will stand on all fours perfectly. The tail does not move, but overall, looking at Ma-Mutt, I'm loving it. I love it. As far as Mumm-Ra goes, I've had to move the camera back because he is a very tall boy. I think he's like 10 inches tall. I don't have my tape measure out to measure him, but looking at him, it looks like he jumped right out of my TV and onto my display stand. The colors are spot on. Super 7, I'm loving it. As far as the articulation with this figure goes, we have the standard, you know, arm joint, ball joint. That's about as far up as his shoulder is going to go. You do have a bicep swivel. This is pinless joints, so does bend there. The hands move and have bending to them. As you saw, that kind of came out a little bit. But he also has the torso bend, so he can look down. He's looking down on y'all. He does swivel at, looks like he has 2 hip swivel points. He does. So this guy has 2 different points of swiveling at the hips. One that is up here, and then one that is underneath his loincloth. The legs are ball joints at the hips, so there's not a whole lot of articulation. The knee joints, pinless knee joint. Looks like there might be a swivel in it. There is. Oh, that is dope. So not only do you have the bend of the knee, which is very tight as you can see, but it also swivels. I did not know that, because this is the first Thundercats that I've actually been messing with. And the feet, you know, they forward and back, up and down, and side to side. So he's not super articulated, like some of your other figures out there, your G.I. Joe Classified, maybe your McFarlane figures, but he is amazing, and he is tall. Super 7, I love what you're doing. I know it takes a little time for Super 7 to get us figures when they say what's coming out and we pre-order them. But you know what? I would rather wait knowing that it's going to take a little longer to get a quality action figure. And as far as I can say, Super 7, I love what you're doing. Keep up the great work. We're going to swap some of the things out on him, put his cape on him, and show you guys what he looks like with that on and holding the Sword of Plundar. I mean, look at the Sword of Plundar. It is below the base. It is out of screen. Like, the Sword of Plundar, the scaling of this to be bigger than Mumm-Ra is amazing. And yeah, scaling and everything, super job with that. So we are going to swap out some of the parts on Mumm-Ra, put his cape on, and give you guys a look of Mumm-Ra in all his glory with his cape on and looking fierce and holding the Sword of Plundar. So we'll be back in a minute. All right, folks, we're back, and I put his cloth cape on. Looks really nice on him. I swapped the heads out. It's got the open mouth head. He's looking really gnarly, and I swapped the right hand for the hand that would be able to hold the Sword of Plundar. Now, the fists, the hands that are in him, when you take them out of the package, they are a punching fist. Like this one right here. It's just a simple punching fist. But he does come with another hand that he could hold the Sword of Plundar in his left hand. And he comes with, like, his hands open, like he's going to grab for something. So, as you all can see, this is a huge, huge figure. Proportions, I love it. He's big. He's tall. You know, I hope you guys that have this figure are loving it as much as I do. If you haven't gotten into this line of figures yet, we are currently on Wave 5. All waves are available. Some figures are a little harder to get, depending on which retailer you go to. You can get these figures from Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth. You can check out Amazon. Shop around, check on prices. Sometimes, especially Amazon, you'll catch a sale. I know at one point they had Captain Cracker for like $39. So I picked up an extra one to do a review on him. But I will say, right now, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, even Amazon, Mumm-Ra is $65. And a lot of people say, wow, that's a lot of money for a figure. This figure is definitely worth the price point. I love it, and I need to make room to display him outside of the packaging because he is simply amazing. So if you guys like the videos that I am making, bringing you great content, please leave a comment below. And until the next video, stay warm, stay safe, be kind to everyone, and keep on the hunt for new action figures.